I have a little bit of nerves.
I have such butterflies in my stomach right now, I can't even explain it. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Shantel of Shantel, and I really hope that you guys can hear me. Today is a really big day. I am so scared. I really should have worn a diaper because I think I might pee poop my pants. I don't know, but I am so nervous and so beside myself. So in case you're wondering, and I'm sure the title says it all, today we are test driving for the very first time in our household the beta self-driving,
or the full self-driving beta.
The full self-driving beta. And it is literally right here.
10.1.
Yeah, so here's what happened. In order to qualify, so the original beta self-driving program was only available to a very specific group of people initially. So Tesla has slowly been rolling it out, and the way you qualify is you drive 100 miles, minimum of 100 miles, and they monitor your driving. So it's your performance, it's how close you follow, it is how responsible you are as a driver. So you have to be a good driver. And honestly, I mean, we'll talk more about this at length later. This right now is our first reaction, our completely like first time. Like, we have not done this before. I don't even know how to word this. I am so nervous right now. I can't even talk straight. I am very terrified. I'm
excited.
B has definitely been looking forward to the self-driving feature being released. So it's something that we paid for when we ordered our Tesla. You don't just get it, you have to pay for it. And sorry, just dropped my phone. So you don't just get it, you have to pay for it. So we did pay for it, and we're super excited to finally have it and to be able to test it out. So the great thing about this program is that if you are identified as an irresponsible driver, they will take it away from you. They will kick you right out of the program. A kick right out of the program. So some people might be pissed off about that, but this might be a wake-up call for you. So you should be a responsible driver. Don't follow too closely. Don't be aggressive on the road. I mean, we're all guilty of it.
Yeah.
Right here. He knows. I get a little aggro on the road. But anyway, this is our first reaction. And B is definitely more excited than I am. I am super nervous.
I have a little bit of nerves.
I have such butterflies in my stomach right now, I can't even explain it. Really, what you're here to see is our faces. I am not going to wear sunglasses. I am going to leave all of this fully exposed.
We're really here to see her reaction.
Her reactions.
I mean, I might panic since I'm behind the wheel, but it's
yeah. Listen, there is no way our first test drive would be me behind the wheel. There's no way. Like, I barely know what to do under normal driving circumstances in the Tesla. Like, in my car, I'm good. But in Georgie, I am a nervous wreck. So there's no way I'd be able to do this. So comment down below if you guys want to see me behind the wheel test driving the full self-driving beta feature in our Tesla. And in case you don't remember or you don't know, we have a 2020 Tesla Model 3 performance trim, red brake calipers, 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. She is all the things, guys. Not she, he. It's he.
I didn't even have to prep her for that. She knows it.
No, I know it. One of my favorite things about this thing is the red brake calipers because it just looks so damn good. Anyway, I digress. I think I've been talking for I don't know how many minutes now. So we're going to get on the road. I think I'm stalling. I'm so nervous. Okay, we're just going to do this. So I'm going to put my seatbelt on. We're going to get the heck out of here. Let go. Oh my God, my nerves. So for the sake of this test drive, so you need to have something in your navigation. You can't just be like, drive me around, because he's not going to know what to do. So you have to put in a destination. And so what we did is we entered in one of the destinations that we go to, and that is where we're heading right now.
It's not available yet for the auto steer.
So we're coming up to the first stop sign. We just pulled out of our driveway, coming up to the first stop sign, and Is it on?
No, it is not. Let's see. It's not available for me. It's still not available for me. See, this is how you know this is our first time driving it since the update.
So we got the notification last night. It came via email, so I'll make sure that I include that here for you guys to see. And so B downloaded it, or installed it rather, when he got the notification last night. So right now it's not giving us the option to use autopilot.
There we go. There we go.
So we just pulled off on a side road so that B could check the settings. And sure enough, there's something that we needed to accept. And we didn't know that before. So real first reaction, guys. First reaction. So here we go. Oh, God. So it's right now in self-driving beta?
Yeah. The navigation turned off. There we go.
All right, here we go, guys. Oh, God. I don't know how he can see around that corner, because...
Not moving.
Okay, so we're at a stop sign right now. And I think, like, because he's so far behind the line... Oh, there he goes. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh. Okay.
I had to give it a little gas for him to...
So I think what happened is he stopped short of the stop sign, the line on the road, so he couldn't see around the bend to see any oncoming traffic, so he just wasn't gonna go. So B had to move him up to the line, and then he was able to scope out the traffic conditions and then go. So now he is turning. Oh my God.
Not the most...
I don't know, like, why I'm leaning in, because I'm not on a roller coaster. Kind of feels like I am. Oh my God.
Not the most, maybe...
Don't. Just
Let's go turn down the speed.
Just let him do what he does. Oh, because we're in residential.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. Oh, but Okay, so we are coming up on a curve right now that's really weird, and I hope the GoPro picks it up, but when we've done this curve before, like, the Tesla just doesn't quite know how to take it.
Oh.
He took it just fine. Oh my God, that's incredible. All right, so I was wrong.
He seems to know what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. So if you can see in the GoPro, and I don't know that you can, I was just checking the monitor, B has his hand on the wheel, and it's just to apply pressure. So the car needs to know that you are actively engaged in the activity, what is going on right now. And what is going on right now is driving. So even though we're doing the self-driving, the Tesla has to know that you are actually participating and you are awake, you're present, all of those things. So you guys have probably seen videos or heard the stories where someone's like using the self-driving feature in their Tesla, but they're like in the back seat asleep.
We're not doing that.
Or whatever the case. So that is illegal, and it is incredibly dangerous. And I know a lot of people like want to push the limits. We are not those people. We want to use it within the bounds that it's meant to be used. So, you know, I will be a big fat square. I don't care. But this is real stuff. So off to the right, you guys can't see this, but there's someone backing out of a space, and
oh God!
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay,
he definitely swerved.
Oh my God!
Let's
Ooh.
and almost swerved right into the oncoming car that was backing out.
Oh my heart, my freaking heart! I almost like major cursed. So I'm not sure what happened right there. So we were coming up to a stop and there is a lane to go straight to continue, which is the way we're going. And then there is a lane, suddenly there was a line that separates a turning lane. So it seems like he wanted to veer off into the turning lane. I don't know why. So this is part of the beta, guys. Like, it's part of the Tesla, like, figuring these things out. And that was a little scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
so
we were originally gonna try this. Is he not gonna put on signals?
Oh, there he goes. So he turned the signal on all on his own. And so we're turning right onto a busy street. So it's not the busiest road. What the heck is going on?
I had to give it a little gas. Because I don't think it knew that the other side also has a stop.
Oh.
Because that's a new stop sign.
Okay. That makes sense.
I went ahead and reported it.
Okay.
That was a little iffy because he was stopping in the middle of the road there.
Yeah, so as we were starting to turn right, I'm hoping you guys can see this stuff. He did stop, like he hesitated, and so we had to give him a little bit of gas again. So that's the second time. So what's cool about beta is as things happen that are incorrect, you do report it. And so that's what B did, is he reported it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It is currently in the wrong lane. I would not be in this. You can go straight in this lane.
We wouldn't be in this lane.
We would not be in this lane.
Our current setup is there are 3 lanes. There is the lane all the way to the left is a turning lane. The lane in the middle is a lane that solely goes straight. And then the lane that George put us in goes 2 different ways, straight, and it also goes to the right. So we are at an intersection at a busy road. Well, let me rephrase that. We're at a busy intersection. So the destination we're going to, once we go through this green light, we are going to have to get back into the left lane so that we can make our turn. So I am curious to see how George is going to do this. I would have thought that he would have just stayed in that lane over there. So now he's got his blinker on. He's waiting for a truck to pass us, and then he's going to move into the left lane, which legit is where he should have just stayed, but it's all good.
This is going to be very interesting.
Very interesting. Oh my god.
I will say that my heart has skipped a beat.
Yeah, I'm really, really nervous. So, okay, he's going into the turning lane just fine. So he can see up ahead, like we're at another intersection. There is one car coming in our direction, and it's in a turning lane as well. So
that was a very good left turn.
Yeah, that was a really good left turn at a major intersection, or busy intersection, not a major one. So far so good, like a couple of glitches. So we are coming to a stop sign right now that's really iffy, like in general, and wow, that was a hard
jerk.
Serious heartbreak. So he's taking the turn. There is no line over here. Oh, he took that pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, so here is where.
Here's where
oh
he's
god.
in the run. I had to take him out of something.
Oh Jesus.
Because he was. There's no real lines there.
Yeah, the lines are really faded. So. Is he back in self-drive?
No.
Okay. So we're in a parking lot right now, and Teslas don't.
I mean.
So it's back on right now?
Yeah. And it's like way
yeah,
over.
It's really weird. That wasn't
really
even a stop. That's a stop sign. So is he just going to stop right in front of the gym?
Yes. Navigation and autopilot complete.
All right, so let's park, I guess.
Yeah, let's go ahead and park.
And then we can talk about all the things.
Whew. If I look a little flushed, it's because I am.
So, first impressions. So obviously, as you guys saw, when we turned onto that main street and we got to the 3 lanes, instead of staying in the left lane, which would have been safer in my opinion. And the reason I say that is because it's not like you know, our next turn was like miles down that road. Our next turn was like 0.3 miles from that like intersection. So what would have made the most sense to me from a safety perspective is if the car is looking ahead on the GPS and the next turn is within like, I don't know, half a mile or a mile.
As soon as we got through the intersection,
it started
to change.
Yeah, it turned the blinker on and wanted to change. So from a safety perspective, I would say that maybe it would make more sense for it to just like stay in the lane that is closest to the turn, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, maybe not for you guys. So that was one, but it was actually cool to see the Tesla turn the blinker on, look for traffic in the next lane, and once the traffic was had passed us and the lane was clear, then it moved over. So that was actually really cool to see. So the first stop sign that we came to once we got autopilot going, or self-driving going, sorry, that first stop sign, as you guys remember, like we were just stopped, like the car was not doing anything. So B had to hit the accelerator and move it up to the actual stop line. And then it was able to assess oncoming traffic on both sides and then take that right turn. So after that, the next one, okay, so the next one was where I said, up here on the right, looks like there's a truck backing out. So right there was one lane to go straight, like to continue through that stop sign and continue down the road, which is the way we wanted to go. But there was also a line that suddenly appeared that created a turning lane. So as soon as that line appeared, George wanted to veer off to the right, and then it realized that it needed to be in the middle or in the lane that goes straight. So that was really jerky, and it was actually very scary because it's like it was like a missile, almost like it heat sensed right toward that truck. And I was like, oh my God. So that was a little bit scary, I cannot lie. After that is when we got to the next stop sign, which was an intersection, like it's a 3-way stop. Yeah. And the two stop signs, not our stop signs, but the ones going north and south, those are new stop signs. They're fairly new, like within the last 6 months, I believe. So I don't know if they are just not updated on in the navigation system. But when we got to that stop sign, it's like it stopped and wanted to wait to assess oncoming traffic. So there was a car off to the right that was going southbound. And that car, as you guys know, was at a stop sign, but I don't think navigation knows that there are stop signs yet. So it was waiting for that car to go. So B had to hit the accelerator just ever so slightly. And then George understood that he needed to then go through that intersection. So following that stop sign is the intersection we talked about, where we got to the intersection, and instead of staying in the lane we were in, he moved us over to the right lane. And then once we were through the intersection, he had to move us back into the left lane. The last one is here, well, maybe not the last one, the second to last one, is once we turned onto this next road. And what happened is there's an apartment complex here. So we are, the road that I'm referring to is there's like a shopping center on the right side and a new apartment complex on the left. Coming down that road between these two, there are no clear lines. So if there is a line, I don't even know that it's ever been there. If it was ever there, it's super faded, so you can't even see it. So there isn't really a line until there's like this little turning lane to turn into the apartment complex. So it got a little sketchy right there because someone was coming in our direction.
I took him out of self-driving.
Yeah, so we were passing this way. I don't know how to do this right. So we were passing like this. So this is us, and this is the oncoming car. So we were going like this in opposite directions, but there's also a bend in the road. So as the bend was happening, George couldn't identify where the lane was. So he actually started turning like towards the car. So B had to pull it out of self-drive. That one was also scary. So those two, the one with the truck when we were driving and he wanted to go into the turning lane, but it looked like he was going towards the truck. And then on this little road right over here close to our destination where George, it seemed like, you know, he was just trying to find a line. So it's doing what it's supposed to do, but in these situations, like, it is scary. That was really scary. So, and
again, this is a beta. You're supposed to stay alert. We knew that the road is a little iffy. It's but to get to that level to where it'll just drive itself, we kind of have to keep it, get it trained. Right. So that was scary, I'm not gonna lie. And this was all back roads. Like, we haven't even gone onto the main highway. It's a highway? Highway 98? Yeah. So if you've ever been to Destin, then you know of Highway 98. Highway 98 is incredibly busy, and it is 4 to 6 lanes, depending on what part of 98 you're on. So it could be 2 east, 2 west, or it could be 2 to 3 east and 2 to 3 west. And there's, like, you know, median in the middle, but 98 is incredibly busy. You know, it's not tourist season right now, and so there's not as much traffic on 98, but 98 is busy as a whole. So 98 is busy and it's crazy. Like, people do not pay attention. They call it Bloody 98 because there are a lot of accidents. There have been a lot of fatalities on 98. So I am very, very, very scared to test this out on 98. We will not be testing it out in the middle of the day like this. Like, it is almost 12:30 in the afternoon, and so it is, like, uber busy. And so the best time for us to test this out on 98 is probably going to be, like, on a Sunday morning before, like, 9 a.m. And that is not a joke. And I'm actually saying, like, maybe 4 a.m. is maybe between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. because we'll need to bring the lights in the car because you won't be able to see us. That's
like, we're talking dark 30, you know. So not as bad as, it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. But again, we went all back roads, and even going the back roads, there were a few scary moments that I was like, oh my God, my heart, I'm going to pee my pants. So definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I am not prepared to do this on my own. Like, with B, I will not do this by myself. Like, B will have to be sitting right here in the passenger seat.
We're going to have her behind the wheel.
Yeah, I will do it at some point very soon, but today is not that day because baby Jesus, like, it was hard enough to get me in this car right now. So first impressions, very cool feature, very, very cool feature. All right, guys, so we're back on the road and the camera shut off because it got too hot because, you know, Florida. So we are, oh, good Lord. Oh, God. Are you driving it?
I am driving now.
Oh, thank God.
It kind of jerked into the center lane there, into the turn lane.
This is scary. This is scary. Oh, God. So we're back in self-driving.
There's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I trust this being in self-driving.
It's all good. Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So we were coming up to, this is that intersection I was just talking about where, you know, we were going straight and George went over to the right lane and had to move back to the left. So we were coming up to a red light, and as we came up to the red light, we hadn't fully stopped and the light turned green. So he just started to accelerate on his own and go through. So that was actually really cool. So I hope you guys are able to see, and I don't know that you can, but on the GoPro, on the other camera, I hope you can see, like, it does identify the lanes. And so that is part of the problem that, oh yeah, there's no stop sign on the other side. Oh God, oh Jesus Christ.
I took it out of
Oh my God. I was like, why is it going? Okay. Whew. This is scary.
Yeah, this is definitely a little different. So at that intersection, that's the intersection we were talking about where we said 2 of the 3 stop signs are new, like new within the last 6 months. So when I'm looking at the display, on the display, those stop signs were not there.
It saw the stop sign for us.
Yeah, but it didn't see it for the oncoming traffic. And so it stopped and wanted to wait for the oncoming vehicle to go.
And then it was just gonna go.
Yeah, then it was just gonna go. As soon as the other vehicles started coming in our direction, which they were going southbound, it just wanted to go. And so that was really scary. So then when it started to go, I was like, oh my God. And then B said, no, I just took it out of self-drive because it's,
It's nice.
it's scary to hand over full control.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially what you're doing. So even though you have to be engaged, you have to keep pressure on the steering wheel. So you have to keep your hand on the steering wheel. Then you have to be prepared and alert to take over at any moment, which I think will be true even when you have full self-driving. It's just scary to completely give up control like that and say, oh, here you go, car. Like, this is a brand new feature, but I'm going to let you go nuts. So...
And we have it set right at the speed limit. We're not going any faster than the speed limit because I'm not...
So there's a truck up here parked just off the road. And so...
It took that well.
He took it just fine. It recognizes the trash cans on the side of the road. It recognizes, like... It's really cool. I hope the GoPro is picking this stuff up because...
This is where it has had some serious issues.
This is that weird... Oh!
It slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
So minor technical difficulties, ever so minor. So the camera, one of the cameras just decided to stop recording and the other camera overheated. So she turned herself off. So here we are, obviously back in the house. So all in all, I'm gonna say the experience was really, really cool. It was not as scary as I thought it was gonna be. So going into it, I was more afraid than I was coming out of it, which is very good. I think for B, it's the opposite.
Yeah. I went into it very confident. I was like, this is going to work great.
Child's play.
Child's play. And then I left a little nervous. That's how you know I'm nervous. My voice gets high. So I will keep trying it. I'm not going to stop. It's not going to get better unless we keep using it. So I think it's a definite innovation that is a long time coming. It's something that we may have thought we'd get years ago. So it's wonderful to finally be able to try it out. What, you waiting for him to stop barking?
I don't know who Huey's barking at, but yeah, really cool. Very, very cool advancement in technology. I think it is so incredible that we have engineers that are actually working on this, like this very moment, and perfecting these things, which is just super cool to me. So I'm excited to have this feature. I'm so... It's only when we're recording. That's it.
Or on the phone.
Or on the phone, yeah. Conference calls. He decides to do this.
Especially, in the afternoon.
Yeah. Just one moment. My apologies. So in any event, it was a really cool experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and we will definitely do more. So if you guys want to see more of these full self-driving videos, make sure you let us know. If you want to see any other Tesla video or any video at all, make sure you let me know because I am here for you.
I'm just here for her. Yeah, I'm here for you too.
He's a good sport. He's a good sport.
No, I look forward to having more self-driving experiences.
Yeah.
And not going high-pitched.
The next one will likely be, so we were joking and we're like, oh, Sunday morning at, 6 a.m., but it's not super jokey. I do want to see how it does on Highway 98. These dogs.
I told her one was out, 2 more to go.
Yeah.
One wants to go out.
Yeah. Un momento. Okay. My apologies again. The dog life. I don't even know where I was. We'll do this again, like maybe next one is on a Sunday morning. I don't know. So it was kind of a joke, but kind of not a joke because I really want to see how it does on Highway 98. And there are a lot of lights, a lot of turn lanes and all kinds of stuff. So I'm very curious to see how it will do.
And I want to put her behind the wheel. So to really see how it does.
Comment below if you want to wait on that video. I'm typing in my comment right now.
Want it right now. Want it tomorrow.
No. Absolutely not. I'm terrified. All right, guys, so that is this video. I'm sure we've left out all kinds of stuff because it's just super exciting.
Yeah.
And there's so much stuff that we have talked about, B and I, before this even came to us. And there's so much stuff we talked about when the cameras died in the car. And so I'm sure we're forgetting a lot of stuff. If you guys have questions, if you want to see other videos, make sure you comment down below, honestly, because we are happy to answer all of that. We are going to do a video pretty soon where we talk about our experience as Tesla owners, what we like, what we don't like, what we would love to change, what our Tesla future looks like, all the good things. So if you guys like this video, and I hope you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. You like and subscribe. No. I think I said that wrong. I haven't said this in a really long time. So if you like this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. You subscribe and you click that notification bell because all of that really, really, really supports my channel. And it means more to me than you could ever know. With that, you guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, week, weekend, month, and year. I mega love you. Until next time, see you guys.
Peace.
I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding.
Wink. Click.
Cut.